He was glad of the company, lonely as he'd been. His guests now packed their things in preparation to head further into the stolen lands. He too would get ready for an outing, but he would only travel as far as he needed to before returning to his modest camp. Game was abundant here, so he'd stay a while longer. Hopefully everyone slept well enough and is not suffering from partaking in too much drink last night. Once again, we thank you for being a gracious host. Maybe we can return the favor someday. The man strings his bow, seemingly unaffected by last night's debauchery. Of course, Draven, I'd be glad to share a fire with you again. The rest of you as well. Even you, cleric. Owynn breathes deeply. He looks to the man head-on, speaking with a rather neutral tone. It was clear that whatever man had against Owynn didn't go both ways. You told me last night to think of mercy when it comes to events in life. I wanted to address it. He holds up a bloodied cloth, seemingly from cleaning his axe last night. He looks at it for quite a while before balling it up. Every person that bled yesterday was guilty of hurting or killing the innocent. I am bound to oppose the corrupt and bloodthirsty, to bring them to me and deliver them a swift end. I am no killer, sir. I take no joy in ending life, even to those who are guilty. Those who deserve death get no second chance, and that is final. I do not torment them. I do not extend their agony beyond what is necessary. I simply bring them to the end they brought to themselves. He hands from his seated position, slight hostility now coming forth from him as he thinks about what Jasper did. You want to speak of mercy, sir? Talk to the champion, who spared an assassin who killed an innocent guard and countless others. You'll find none of it in me. And with that he'd walk away from the encampment. He'd stay close enough to be seen, but far enough to be entirely out of earshot. The man looks on with level eyes. His gaze denotes understanding and a hint of weariness. He speaks to Jasper. That one is young of mind, too disconnected from the lives which crawl along his shadow. Someone taught him to think like that. I am reminded of my son. His breath catches. Should we meet in the future, you can call me Keeper. I hope to see you again in truth. Jasper nods, giving the man a small smile. Keeper, good to know. I hope our paths cross again as well. I doubt that we'll stumble across many camps as hospitable as the one you've made here. The lighter tone wavers and he sighs. He'd spared that assassin's life, sure, that much he did not regret. But the giant and the undead, they were his responsibility to destroy, and he'd failed to do so. It saved Saki both times, but at what future cost? Owynn hadn't hesitated to draw his axe. Why had he waited? I think we'll all find ourselves tested out here, for better or worse. Keeper stands, taking hold of Jasper's arm. He grips it reassuringly. You're a contemplative sort. You'll do far more damage to yourself than any enemy is capable of, I'm certain. Bear that burden. It is a necessary one.